Hello everyone, Brianna here. Let's step away from complex spreadsheets for a moment and talk about the daily reality of running a retail business. When a trader offers you a purchasing team a container of canceled orders, close to dead stock or leftover shrimp at a heavy 30% discount, it naturally sounds like a great deal. On paper, buying cheaper means you make more money. But as a retail leader, to know that the price on the invoice is only the beginning of the story. In the real world, buying discounted inconsistency for often ends up costing you far more than you saved. Let's break down exactly why this happens without the complicated business jargon. When you buy a direct standardized container of shrimp from a good factory, everything is uniform. The boxes are the same size, the panels are neat, and the barcodes match your system. The warehouse team simply unloads the truck, scans the products, and sends them directly to your stores. It is fast and easy. Now, look at the cheap container of mixed leftovers. This batch usually has different production dates, mixed packaging, and sometimes labels meant for a different country. Your warehouse workers cannot just scan and store them. They have to manually open the panels, sort them boxes by expiration date, and sometimes put new stickers on thousands of individual packages so your store registers can read them. In Europe, warehouse labor is expensive. The hours of your team spends fixing, sorting, and relabeling that massive container will quickly eat up the discount you thought you were getting. You are essentially paying your staff to clean up someone else's problem. Think about why people visit your store. They come because they trust you. If a family buys a box of shrimp hard cow for their Friday dinner and it tastes great, they will come back next week. And when you come back for the shrimp, they also buy vegetables, wine, and dessert. The shrimp brings them into the store. But what if you bought a discounted batch of leftover shrimp because it was rejected by another buyer? The quality might be inconsistent. Maybe the dough is too thick or the shrimp inside is too small. When the customer cooks it at home and it doesn't taste good, they rarely call customer service to complain. They simply throw it away and silently decide never to buy seafood from your store again. You didn't just lose the small profit on that box of shrimp. You lost loyal customers and and on the other groceries they would have bought from you from in the future. Buying cheap, inconsistent fruit breaks the trust you worked so hard to build. Good, consistent fruit sells quickly. Customers know what they're getting, so they buy it with confidence. It doesn't sit in your freezers, taking up space and using electricity. On the other hand, leftover stock usually arrives with a short expiration date. As the date gets closer, your store managers start to panic. They have to print bright, the 50% discount stickers to try and sell it before it goes bad. Not only does this make your store look like a discount bin, but it also hurts your regular sales. Customers will buy the cheap, expiring shrimp instead of the fresh, full-price items, and whatever you cannot sell, you have to pay a waste management company to safely throw it away. And this is perhaps the most important point. Haven't you ever wondered why an order was canceled or became a leftover in the first place? It is rarely without reason. Often these batches fail an inspection. Sometimes the factory added too much water, ice glaze to make the shrimp heavier, which is illegal under strict European labeling laws. Sometimes they use too many water-retaining chemicals to keep the shrimp looking plump. If you buy this stock, you're taking on that risk. If a local health inspector or consumer protection agency randomly tests that cheap shrimp in your store and it fails, the consequences are heavy. You will have to pull on the products from your shelves, face angry customers, and pay massive fines. The damage to your company's reputation will cost far more than a single container of shrimp. So, actually, to run a smooth growing retail business, you need peace of mind. You need to know that what you order is exactly what will arrive every single time. You don't need traders offering you unpredictable surprises. You need a reliable manufacturing partner. And I am Brina, our family-owned seafood processing facility in Vietnam. We specialize in producing black tiger shrimp, vannamei, and value-added items. We do not sell leftovers. We do not sell surprises because we control the process from the ponds in Vietnam straight into the container. We eliminate the middleman. We manufacture strictly to your exact requirements. We ensure that every box is packed perfectly, the sizing is accurate, and the legal paperwork is 100% compliant with European standards. So therefore, when you buy directly from our factory, your warehouse stays organized, your customers stay happy, and your business stays safe. Feel free to reach out to me directly to discuss how we can support your retail chains specifically, and see you in the next video.